Trails to the West, note-taking study guide, page 145. Please be in your textbook at section 2 on page 322. The question is why did people go west, and what challenges did they face? The first is leaders of the trip lead the way, trail leaders. They have the Santa Fe Trail. This is Captain William Becknell, and he left from Independence, Missouri to Santa Fe, New Mexico. The hardships experienced, the treacherous rivers, deserts, and this established a trade route, an overland trade route from Mexico, from the United States to Mexico, about 800 miles. The second kind of major trail is the Oregon Fur Trade, was spurred by the Oregon Fur Trade. It becomes known as the Oregon Trail. John Jacob Astor was the first American fur trader expedition to Oregon, and he established the American Fur Trading Company in 1808 in the Oregon region. Trappers who supplied furs were called mountain men, and they also were guides for non-fur traders later. Beaver supply was nearly exhausted, meaning they were basically extinct, so trappers had to look for new ways to support themselves. So they started making trails. The Oregon Trail. First people were missionaries traveled west to Oregon in the 1830s to bring religious beliefs to Native Americans. And the most famous couple was Marcus and Nerissa Whitman. And they report how this helped spur settlement to the west, as their reports led eastern farmers to seek fertile land, mild climate, and plentiful rainfall. The trail was quite dangerous. It stretched more than 2,000 miles from Missouri to Oregon. And people left in early spring, and they had to reach Oregon in 5 months. If they didn't make it, they probably would die in the Rockies during winter. During about a 20-year period, more than 50,000 people reached Oregon during this time, and many of them actually died. So 1 in 10 actually died on the trail. Life in the West. The pioneer life, settlers had only hand tools to clear land, plant crops, build shelters. So it was quite hard work. Threats included disease, accidents, natural disasters. And there's one positive thing that came out of this is that it elevated the status of women because they were necessary for family survival. And in 1869, about 50 years before the United States recognized the women, gave women the right to vote, the Wyoming Territory granted women the right to vote in local elections. Native Americans and settlers. The relationship between the two groups was uneasy peace, like it was since the founding of America. And in the 1850s, gold brought large numbers of miners to northern Oregon, and war broke out briefly there because of that.